Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning mayhem's on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a Michael, Tomlin, and Becker too. Bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to the middle of the week. It is November 12th, and it is Wednesday, and I believe it is an A day.
You are correct, sir.
All right, that one day threw me off a little bit. One day felt like a Saturday. Today is not a Sunday.
No, it is not.
Although when we're off, we usually take those days off to do things that we don't normally get to do during the week. I don't know about you. I went shopping. We went shopping. What'd you do?
We went shopping also. We went to IKEA.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We found things to go get that we hadn't gotten in a while. What'd you get at IKEA?
A multitude of important things. So we bought a number of picture frames. Let's see here. We got picture frames. We got some storage containers. We're adulting, so we're reorganizing the storage in the basement areas. So
Okay.
got some new containers there. Got some containers for our growing slime
Collection.
enterprises
There you go.
collection
Okay.
activities.
Okay.
Got a nice sealable container there, so if anything does fall over, it's contained.
Smart.
Um,
That slime can get everywhere.
yeah. I feel like there's a couple other important. Oh, we got lingonberry.
Oh, we have to.
I mean, 'tis the season.
'Tis the season. We bought silverware, so we had enough for the people, for the guests that will be coming for Thanksgiving. We just
So-
didn't have a full set from start to finish.
They had a couple pieces there that I was intrigued by. They had small gold spoons and forks for like hors d'oeuvres.
Oh,
So I that
like those little baby doll ones. like-
yes, they
but they're
might-
not called baby doll spoons.
no.
They're
They might come home on Saturday.
oh.
We have to go back. We have to take the frames back. Some of them are too big.
Oh,
So
too big for the photos. Like
well,
you were trying to get frames for wall
poster. I got
size?
poster frames.
Oh,
So
big
these were like
frames.
full frames.
Gotcha.
The posters we have are not full. They're less than full.
Oh.
They're
Well.
one size down. One size down.
I was thinking yesterday too, is like because we had to go out, I didn't realize how cold it was. Because I'm like going, I'll do the leaves, I'll brave the outdoors. Holy moly, it was cold. And it was one of those days that I thought about the pom pom poll
Yep.
couple weeks back, where people were choosing between the internet and whether they'd want heat.
Yeah, all day.
I
all
was
day
like,
long.
I could live without the internet right now. I really could care less. I'm glad that I could turn the heat up a little bit.
I really wasn't on the internet yesterday.
Oh, good.
I mean, it was glorious. It was and speaking of coldness, so I did bust out this morning my pea coat and my scarf for the first time this season, just because I looked at the temperature and I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Put the nice warm jacket on from the warm house before going outside. So
I needed to put a second hoodie on.
yeah, tis the double hoodie season.
Yeah, it's going to be. But this morning it was 37, but it didn't have that wind
It
chill.
was snowing on the way in. I was driving through Bethany. and it was
Yesterday up at
snow.
Shelton, middle of the day, snow flurries.
That's awesome.
Half hour later, walking out of the store, it was sunny out.
And
Like,
you had
it's
you had a
crazy.
t-shirt on.
It was just one of
Glorious.
those days. It was New England.
Yes.
If you don't like the weather, wait a minute. And that's how yesterday went. And now we're back in the building, and luckily we don't have any outdoor sports going on today.
Nope.
We'll see what happens. But don't forget, the Media Center is going to be closed during Block 1 today. Block 1, the Media Center is closed. So if you have to get a Chromebook, do it quietly. It's going to be a meeting going on in there. Pom Pom Poll of the Week, which we just talked about the other one. We were talking that with the cold day. I'm glad I chose heat and AC over internet.
Oh,
I didn't need the internet yesterday. No, I needed to turn the heat up. Smartwatch or traditional watch, and we're getting some good movement on the poll on
Get some
Instagram.
good feedback.
Getting some good feedback.
right.
Most of the people going for smartwatches.
I would assume.
Yes, a couple of people chose
The
Pocket sundial.
generational divide.
and the Pocket Watch did get a vote. I didn't know if that was you voting for the Pocket Watch on Instagram.
on
Instagram.
No, it was not I. But I'm here for it.
Today's college rep visit is Curry College. That's a
Curry?
new one by me. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe did he start his own college?
I must have.
I could go there. Tonight, go to Antonio's for the pizza night and celebrate with a a slice of pizza, and that'll be a donation to the Woodland Math Team. That is their fundraiser. I wonder if they calculate the
pie.
diameter of the pizza that they're eating before they break it
Before
into.
they get, before you're allowed
They
to eat a
should.
slice,
I think that would
you
Yeah.
have to crack a math
What
problem.
the angle of the front of the pizza is? Did everyone get like a 32nd degree piece of pizza, or were there different angles on the pizza? There's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can. There's always a teaching
It
moment.
sounds like you know what you're talking about.
Sounds like somebody's
well,
rested.
when we used to go to the restaurant, you would
I don't know about 30
What-
second. That's a pretty small slice.
that. Well, no, actually, how many slices? No, that'd be a pretty big slice, wouldn't it? Because there's 360
32nd?
degrees, so that would be almost like
Yeah,
10 slices. Oh, that wouldn't be too bad. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess you'd divide that by 8. Would be. I don't know. We ever have to bring a math teacher on here.
Yeah.
But when we had the kids at the restaurant, we'd come up with different ideas of, what kind of angle is this on their placemats and trying to figure out, echo what they were learning in school.
All right.
You were those parents, huh?
I
We were
know.
those parents. Yeah. We also played the ABC game where you have
Yeah.
to, we're going to name movies. So you got to start with one person goes with A, and then so the next person does B, and then
We
C.
just
And
did the
keep them busy.
one where you had to make boxes. I don't know what that game's called.
Oh, onto the dots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's called the boxes game
Boxes
with
game.
dots.
Yeah.
Don't forget this weekend, buy your tickets for Sweet Surrender. And I know this is more of a radio format where I say Sweet Surrender, but it's SUITE.
Mm.
It's very punny right there. Sweet Surrender. It is going to be held November 14th. That's Friday at 7 p.m. and November 15th. That's Saturday at 2 p.m. Get your tickets for either one of those. The WRSG has a night in Rio. We're getting closer to selling those tickets next week.
Monday.
Monday. They're $15 and will not be sold at the door.
Nothing at the door. No.
Nothing at the
no,
door.
No.
And Woodland Unified Flag Football was at Derby High School last week, and they played
That's
against
awesome.
Oxford, Derby, and Enfield. And don't forget to charge Chromebook every night. Listen to us every morning. Time now for the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Good morning. A couple top stories to start your day. First up, we're back to our AI stories.
Oh, good.
Eileen Vandervelden, the creator of AI actress Tilly Norwood, has faced industry backlash after she announced plans to develop 40 more digital performers for an emerging AI genre.
Oh boy. 40 more.
Yeah.
40 more.
Well, Tilly left her and got an AI agent. So she's now being represented by another AI.
Well,
They're going to start their own subculture. It's just going to be like living in The Sims.
This comes after a recent study showed that 97% of people could not distinguish between AI generated and human made music.
I
Really?
believe that.
Yeah.
AI generated country song called Walk My Walk by Breaking Rustin topped the US digital sales chart this week. Over 1 in 3 tracks streamed daily are now AI generated.
Yeah, they
One
have
in
entire
3.
bands on Spotify. They're AI generated. They make their whole playlist and they just put it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible. Terrible.
Terrible. Just terrible.
So the US government shutdown has kind of, but not officially ended. It should be ending later on today. So the Senate broke its impasse. The House was ordered to return. They should be in session today.
It entered the shutdown phase of the shutdown. So they're shutting down the shutdown.
Yeah, the shutdown. I mean, we are still in a government shutdown.
Yeah.
No budget
Hopefully
still
they'll vote
exists.
today.
The House should vote later on this afternoon. If they vote this afternoon, it should be able to be presented to President Trump later on today for his signature, thus officially ending the government shutdown. A lot of news in the House, one of which is that Jack Schlossberg, a Kennedy heir, is seeking a seat in Congress next year. So potentially to have another Kennedy back in Congress.
We're missing one of those.
Yeah. We'll mark that off my bingo card.
There you go. All right, Sesame Street celebrates 56th
When you get
anniversary.
an
Oh,
Amato.
56 for
56
Sesame.
years for Sesame Street,
All right.
marking decades of educational impact in children's television. The show, which premiered on PBS in 1969, pioneered research-based learning with diverse characters and tackled important social issues.
Where is it airing now?
Netflix and PBS.
Netflix.
Netflix. All right.
They just
Very good.
they just combined. And there was like a little trailer where the
Are they
Muppets
AI
were
now?
trying out. No, they were
Okay.
they were trying out for
Like Stranger
different
Things?
shows. Yeah,
Oh,
they did.
that's
They did
awesome.
Stranger Things. The number 11 tried
Yeah.
out.
Oh, I like
as-
that.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's-
I miss Sesame
Good,
Street.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I miss it.
Good stuff there.
All right.
Speaking of which, Stranger Things is coming back, and I'm like, oh, okay.
This just in.
It's just
Jim
it.
goes, okay.
Okay.
So we're going to end with 2 bits of vexillological news.
All right.
Number one is Luxembourg's has announced a new national army flag, ceremonial gesture occurring on the 44th birthday of Grand Duke Guillaume for his first St. Martin's Day as head of the army. Brand new Luxembourg army flag.
Okay.
Looks like it's two-sided there.
It is.
They went with the 44th birthday.
They did.
That's an
They
odd
did.
choice,
Odd.
right there. Yeah.
Odd one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's his first birthday as commander of the armed forces.
Well,
He just
So-
got that position.
Oh, he's just a baby. He's just a baby. It's his first
Yeah.
birthday.
And last but not least, we had seen this story earlier, but Vancouver, Washington has officially adopted its new city flag that leaders described as a symbol of unity, place, and progress. And it was officially unveiled. We'd seen a vote for this earlier this year.
I think I've
I
gone
love
to
it.
that. I think I've gone to that bank before.
The
like
city
it.
council's
I like the
unanimous
Hartford
vote on
Whaler
November
colors.
10th.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, it
If
came
it had,
after
like, a
months of
whale
public
tower over
engagement
there. That would be like perfect.
and design collaboration that involved more than 1,000 residents.
Oh, good.
All right.
There you go.
Community input.
I guess I'll have to put those up on the.
And we
Gotta
still
get
have
those
to
flags.
design our flag to send to NAVA for their.
I
their
went on the
conference.
website
Yes.
to see where we could submit it. I
Yeah.
didn't see the form right off. I have to find out where that
Yeah,
form submission place is. But I did peruse a little bit on some of
Nice.
their vexillological news.
I'll have to go through my emails as a member of the association. I'll see if they
Oh,
got me
Yes.
emailed to
Let's
me.
see if we got
Like
that.
if it's a special in. if you got
Yeah,
members.
that's what I'm saying.
Membership has its
That's
privileges.
And that's the news with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Decker.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike three called. What a catch. Touchdown.
Time now for sports with Decker.
All right. No new high school games for today, but we do have to get into the NFL this past weekend. There was the most atrocious of Monday night football games on Monday night.
All I
I,
needed was 16 points from Jordan Love and Antonio Brown, and I got 6.
Yeah.
It was
I don't
just
know. I don't know if anybody
listen,
told me that. Did anybody
bad.
tell the Packers that there was a football game going on?
I don't know. I went to
Because,
a football
Our
game
defense
and
showed
a
up to play.
lacrosse match.
I
broke
I
out.
was very proud of our defense.
I went to bed before a point was scored in that
Our-
game.
Oh, so you fell asleep before the third quarter,
Yes.
before the end of the third
Yeah,
quarter.
correct. It was 0-0, and I thought it was watching a baseball game or something. But
Listen,
I have YouTube
My
TV,
hope
so I don't
was-
have ABC. I had to go find it on the
Oh.
internet, and I was like, I'd spent too much time
yeah.
to find
my
this game.
my goal was for the game to end in a tie at 0-0.
0-0. So-
I was rooting for that.
Yeah.
End of the third quarter. That was my goal.
Get you a tie.
Yeah, tie at 0-0.
We almost got it.
You
Oh
almost
my
got it.
God.
UConn women's basketball team is back on the court today. They are home to Loyola. They had a couple of good wins this past week. They're 2-0 and kind of step down in competition before they get back up in competition this weekend. College football bracket came out.
Though I just want to put the boys played Columbia the other night.
Boys
too.
played
So
Columbia on Monday night.
Monday
That's
night,
right
yeah.
there. Another huge victory for them.
Yeah, it was tight in the beginning.
Yeah, I was going to say they
Columbia put up a fight there.
sleepwalked through the first half there.
They did.
I don't know what Coach Hurley feels about this.
Oh, I didn't want to be in the locker room after that.
They weren't great versus New Haven. They were really good versus Mass Lowell. That was Mayor Pete there trying to get my attention. And then, they slept walk through UMass. Who did they play? Columbia. And they also have a huge game this weekend versus BYU.
Yeah, that's going to be the
So
test.
It's
to
going
see
to be
where we're
number
at.
7 versus number 3 on Saturday. College football bracket came out. Ohio State is the number 1 seed if the playoffs were to be held today, which they aren't.
Nope,
But if they were,
they'd be there.
number 1. Indiana is number 2. Texas A&M is number 3, and Alabama is number 4. There are some traditional names and 1 or 2 new names there. Indiana apparently there.
Yeah, I don't
Normally a
know.
basketball school, but this year a football school.
Yeah, we'll see if they can hold that for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, their quarterback might go number 1 in the draft there.
I wonder
So
if
if you're
team's
maybe
going
a-
to be looking for a quarterback.
Maybe if you're a Dolphin fan or a Jet fan or a Browns again, who knows? Could could be
We're the
looking for them.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. My New York Giants fired
the
their
South.
coach.
Oh, yeah.
Coach
I
Brian
know, this
Daboll got the
was-
can. So
And you saw the latest
knows?
online rumors that,
Brian-
that
yeah,
if our head
Belichick.
coach goes, he might be your head coach.
I
Oh,
like
thought
that.
Belichick
don't
was
mind
like,
that.
They
You know,
don't-
this time of year, a lot of rumors. There's probably 45 names I've read in connection with the job. Who knows? But yeah, I will take Matt LaFleur.
Enjoy.
and you can have Belichick.
You can have
Oh yeah, no, yes, yes.
there you go. And Major League
this
Baseball will
plan.
announce their most valuable players today. This is going to be a big toss-up race between the New York Yankees' Aaron Judge and the Mariners' Cal Raleigh.
Who?
Catcher, switch hitting catcher there. Set the record for most home runs by a catcher this year. So what do you like there?
Aaron
You like the
Judge.
all-around Aaron Judginess,
Judge.
I do.
Judge.
or the
And
sensational
I'm a Red Sox
Cal
fan
Raleigh?
saying that.
Judge.
My guess is they don't go to Judge. That's the Michael Jordan rule. You can't keep giving it to the same guy all the time.
I like the
Give it to
dynasty.
somebody
you
new.
can. Yes, you can.
Give it to somebody new, Cal Raleigh, who had a phenomenal season there.
Who would you
Um,
pick on your fantasy team?
Probably Cal Raleigh because
All
he
right,
does
okay,
play.
all right.
You couldn't tell
Catcher.
the way he's
Yeah.
over here.
Well, he plays catcher,
Yeah.
which is a very difficult position to fill. Most
you
of
have to
those
catch.
guys, because they have to catch. Most of those
Some of
guys
them
are
just
hitting
whipping things at you the entire game.
20 homers, and this guy's in his 50s, so he is like, as a fantasy player, like this far above the other players of his position.
Okay.
Whereas an outfielder,
There
you
are
can
other
find a lot of good
outfielders that can
outfielders.
hit the ball.
Yeah, so that would be a kind of an unfair thing, but probably yeah. Yep, and that's all I got, sir.
And that's the sports with Decker. And that's all we got for this halfway back in restart of the week. We got 3 days to go, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we'll keep it going for the rest of the week. And on behalf of the show, don't forget, he's Tomlin, he's Decker, I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.